Oh, God is my everything. God is my everything. He's my joy.
Black History Month. This is Isaiah's unsung hero, Sister Elder. You can start.
Where were you born and where have you lived? How has the area changed?
I was born on the east side of Cleveland, Ohio. I've always lived on the east side of Cleveland. We moved quite a bit when I was little, but I've always lived on the east side. I didn't even know there was a west side until I was in junior high school.
What was your childhood like? Did you have chores and what did you do for fun?
My childhood, had a lot of fun. I grew up mostly in the projects until I went to junior high school. We lived on 93rd Woodland. I went to Woodland Elementary School on Buckeye. We would have to walk even when it was snowing. We very seldom had any days off from school. And we moved when I got into the 7th grade to over in the Glenville area, and I went to Patrick Henry Junior High and Glenville High School. That's where I graduated.
Who would you consider as your heroes in your lifetime? What impact did they have in your life?
The heroes I had were quite a few because we grew up in a time where they had boycotts, and where they had to protest. We had a time when Martin Luther King came to our high school and spoke. I was there, and I was in that area at the time, and we used to have protests and marches when they had a strike, and the black people decided they weren't going to be going to school. We had freedom schools, and we would still go to school, but we were being taught by black people because they had a problem with how we were being educated. We weren't being educated equally. They would give all this money to the white schools, and a lot of the things that we needed in school, like books and the proper learning tools and everything, they weren't giving it to us. So we went to freedom schools.
How has technology changed during your lifetime?
In our lifetime, yeah, well, when we were coming up, I didn't have a television. When we did get a TV, it was a black and white TV, and it was only like 12 inches wide, and everybody had to watch it. We only had one, and everybody had to sit in the living room and look real close, and they had an antenna on top, and if the TV messed up, you put some aluminum foil on the antennas and hope your reception would come in. You had, you sat there and you watched TV, but you ended up having to watch whatever your parents watched. And then TV went off the air at 12 o'clock. So after the news at 11, and they didn't really have any shows after that. Everybody went to bed because there was nothing else to do.
If you could pass on one life lesson to my generation, what would it be?
Learn as much as you can, as soon as you can. Teachers are there to help you learn. They've already got their education. They're trying to help you get yours. And my biggest thing is we are really not putting enough emphasis to young people on learning. And they are waiting until they get out of school and find out they needed to learn as much as they could while they were in school. Because there's nothing out here for somebody who doesn't have an education.
Oh, God is my everything. God is my everything. He's my joy.